Now that we've learned to hear harmonics, let's put it into action using a complex sound. Here I have a distorted guitar part in the key of E minor. This guitar part has a chord progression of E minor, D major, and G major. You may ask why I mention the notes I'm using in this guitar part. It's because it gives me a starting point to figure out the fundamental frequencies. When you're first learning about EQ, it's very helpful to use a cheat sheet of notes in hertz. You can find a handy cheat sheet in the description of this video. Once you become more familiar with the workflow, you'll be able to just start EQing, but when you are just starting out, this sheet can come in handy. Let's take a listen to the guitar part. This is not the world's greatest sounding guitar recording, but we can make it a lot better with a little EQ. Let's start by looking at this table of harmonics. It shows the fundamental frequency of each note the guitar is playing, as well as the next 15 harmonics in the series. I'll start at the 7th harmonic as a starting point to show how harmonics work. The 7th harmonic for the note of E is 576 Hz. I'm going to use a narrow bandwidth or a high Q value and reduce it by 18 dB. A reminder that this is only to help you hear harmonics. Once I click it in, you'll notice a big ringing sound has been taken out of the sound. You may not have heard that ringing when I first started playing the sound, but as I click it on and off, you probably can't stop hearing it. Now I'll go to the 14th harmonic, an octave above the 7th harmonic. Remember from our first tutorial, an octave is a doubling of frequency. I'll do the same thing with the EQ and reduce it by about 18 dB. Now when I go from bypass to on, the ringing almost seems unbearable. Of course, in the real world, you would most likely never have to EQ like this. There might be a situation that requires it, but in this case it makes the guitar sound kind of strange even though we are removing that ringing sound. I want to bring your attention back to the table. Notice that the 7th harmonic of E is 576 Hz, the 4th harmonic of D is 587 Hz, and the 6th harmonic of G is 588 Hz. These harmonics are all very close together. Generally speaking, if you want your EQ to sound more natural without so many EQ artifacts from such drastic moves, you'll want to use a wider bandwidth or a lower Q value. To battle this particular issue, we would have to do some serious engineering. Remember, audio engineering is about troubleshooting sound, and there are many ways to do the same thing. As you get better at problem solving, you will actually be able to trust your ears. This is Chris from Space Cabin Audio. If you like this video, like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Also, check out some of our drum libraries at spacecabinaudio.com.